Hi and welcome back to my channel. We are doing another Gypsy Tarot reading for someone today. So I did a reading for this lady's daughter yesterday, and before I start doing the reading, I just want to say to the person I'm doing the reading for, this reading might in a way be a little bit similar to your daughter's reading if the two of you are very close, and if maybe you spend a lot of time together or you have a close connection, anything along those lines, then it might be very similar, but also not necessarily. I mean, I don't know how much time you spend together or whether you live together or you visit one another often, but normally if you're very close with someone, the cards can come out very similar. Or if you're going through similar things in your life at the present moment, then you can expect to see some similar cards popping up. But nonetheless, we are jumping right into it. We are doing 3 rows of cards, 8 cards per row. We're going to split it for 4 and see which cards are the closest to your card. So this is your card representing you. This is weird. Your daughter had the exact same card in the first position. But anyway, number 22, the book. How strange. And I promise you I shuffled the deck properly. Alright, so the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better. Basically, the book speaks about knowledge and studies. It speaks about finding out more about something or someone. Maybe doing an extra course or studying on the side. Something along those lines. Discoveries. Discovering something about yourself or discovering something about someone else. Number 3, the house. Denotes success in all ventures. If the pleasant condition is unpleasant, the future will be happy and prosperous. And it can also predict marriage, but I don't think in your case it's talking about that, since you are still married or you are already married. But basically it speaks about success in all your ventures. Even with your daughter, there were 2 cards that came up that indicated a house or a home, or that spoke about possibly moving from one house to another. So I don't know if that is maybe a message here for you as well. But there's a message about your home, your residence. Two cards. Number 16, the ship. Number 41, roses. Okay, so the ship is the symbol of riches. And it also can speak about a voyage or a journey. And then with the roses, it speaks about good health and beauty. So that's definitely a nice card to have. Beauty and rugged health. So definitely there's some kind of a journey that's being mentioned here. Like in your daughter's reading yesterday, it spoke about one chapter ending and another chapter beginning. It's like one stage of life is over, now we need to go to the next stage. Either way, this journey, whatever it may be, it comes along with success and wealth. Number 18, the fox. 18? We have 18 already. Am I crazy? 18 is your card. Sorry, my daughter's birthday is coming up on the 18th. Maybe that's why. Alright, number 11, the fox. In close proximity means distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Okay, so yes, again, you could have some sly people around you who maybe don't want the best for you. They may be jealous of your success. It's not really family members. It mentions here acquaintances. But as I mentioned yesterday, we need to look at the surrounding cards. We can't look at these cards individually because a good card can have a really negative meaning when it's surrounded by negative cards, and vice versa. So yes, this card is right next to you, so it means within your close circle there are definitely some people who are not entirely open and honest, or they're not completely to be trusted. Let me put it that way. just be aware of that. And then hopefully the cards that surround that card are a bit more positive. Okay, oh my soul. This is just a message for yourself and your daughter. And, you know, I'm not sure whether you believe in these things, because sometimes parents and their children don't always see eye to eye in terms of religion and spirituality. But I suppose the fact that she got me to do a reading for you means that you more or less on the same page, I suppose. So your daughter did mention that she does energy readings and things like that, and I'm not sure if she's going into healings or whatever the case may be. But if I were you, I would just ask her to, whenever she does a protection ritual for herself, she should also do something similar for you, because I feel like you could benefit from it. Because if you look at these cards, it's so weird, because it's like 3 cards in a row that speak about hidden enemies and challenges. But it's not bad in the sense that it can be overcome. And this is in the first row of cards. So I have to tell you that this could even be speaking about something that is more of a past energy going into the present. Or maybe you already had this experience last year, throughout the year, where you found out that some of your friends were not sincere, and they were not true, and they didn't want the best for you. Because you have here number 13, the snake, and you have number 32, the mountains. Now, sometimes when the mountains card comes up, it speaks about past challenges that have been overcome, which is why I'm saying perhaps after that mountains card, you will have more positive cards. Because you know the straightforward meaning of a snake in the grass, someone you're not even aware of, someone who's hidden, but their motives are not good. They have dodgy motives. They're seeking to betray you. They're wanting bad things for you. So as I said, it's just something to deal with, or something you've already dealt with, because the mountains obviously speak about challenges. So like overcoming a challenge, and hopefully, this is all in the past. I feel like we all, to an extent, have these hidden enemies and people who don't wish us well. So always just be aware that just because someone's friendly to you and nice to you in front of you doesn't mean that they like that behind you, or behind your back, rather. Number 23, the ring, okay? When to the right of a person is an indication of a rich and happy marriage, but lying to the left, disappointment in love. So looking at how I positioned the cards now, it is definitely to your right. Your card is facing the ring. So I feel like perhaps the marriage or the relationship has had its fair share of challenges. Maybe that's what that mountain card represents here. But I feel like, when you reach a certain age, you kind of settled. It's kind of like the mountains here also speaks about foundation and about something that cannot be moved or shaken, which is so strange because I haven't considered that meaning before up until now. If you think about it, that saying to move mountains is like to make something happen that would not ordinarily happen. It's like a miracle. So this can speak about a lot of things, but I'm feeling like you settled in your foundation. Maybe your marriage has a good foundation and that's why it's lasted so long. I don't know if it is if it has been a long marriage or if it's just a recent-ish thing. I don't know, but I do see that there have been some challenges in a relationship somewhere, but you've overcome all of that. And when we continue in part 2, we will see what else we can get for you. Stay tuned. Thanks very much for watching.